woke up one morning with the ability to time travel, what is the first thing that you would think of? Making money, of course. Would you go and buy Apple shares before the boom? Would you hoard gold during the Great Depression? Or would you go and bring back technology that doesn't even exist yet and become a billionaire like that? Welcome to the economics of time travel. Today we will be exploring 3 intriguing questions. Could time travel actually make you rich? What are the risks and limits of time travel? And how could time travel impact the current economy? If you're new here, then hi and welcome to this channel where we explore how economics impacts everybody's everyday life, including yours. Today we are going to be talking about time travel, and while that's not something that impacts everybody's everyday lives, it is definitely something that I found quite intriguing and an interesting concept to look at. So without further ado, let's get on to it. So if we look at the most obvious advantage you'd have, which is knowledge, you'd know which companies dominate, which stocks skyrocket, and even the winning lottery numbers. I'm pretty sure there's a scene in Back to the Future 2 where exactly the scenario happens with the winning lottery numbers, but essentially this is how you would make all your money because you would know everything that's already happened. So if we look at just how wealthy this knowledge could make you, if you invested $1,000 into Apple stock in 1980, now you would have over $1.6 million, which is an insane turnover, and you would have become a millionaire because of that knowledge that you now have. However, the markets are shaped by demand and supply, so if you went back in time and bought millions of dollars worth of Apple stock, then the market would obviously react and the share price would change, and this could unintentionally shape the future markets. And people may actually notice and think that's a bit odd. So that would be a risk. And let's also not forget that you need resources in the first place. If you're broke in the present, you might well be broke in the past as well, and you're not able to buy anything. So time travel does not just make you automatically rich, it gives you the opportunities to be rich. Time travel isn't without risks. Let's say you decided to buy gold during the Great Depression in hopes to sell it in the future for a much higher price. Which would make sense, and it's a very smart idea. Back then, however, gold ownership was actually restricted in the US due to Executive Order 6102, and this prevented people from owning a certain amount of gold. So you might find yourself in legal trouble before owning a single dime. There is of course also the butterfly effect, where small changes in the past can cause massive consequences in the future. This was shown in Back to the Future, where one thing happened and then everything changed as a consequence of it. And so your actions could destabilize the entire economy and the entire future. This means that the risk to reward ratio of time travel is maybe not as simple as it seems. But imagine a world where time travel became mainstream and people could just hop between decades. Would currencies change? Would industries rise and fall based on what people brought back? So for example, if people brought back rare artifacts from the past, this could then cause museums to lose billions of pounds or dollars. It's not something that you really think about when you're bringing back this rare artifact, but then it does impact and affect the economy. Technology being brought back to earlier periods could revolutionize industries, but it might also lead to job loss, monopolies, and economic collapse. Governments would also need to find a way to step in to this time travel economy. The opportunity for black markets and illegal trade would be endless and very hard to regulate. So theoretically, time travel can make you rich, but the consequences and the risks of it are also massive. The real question isn't whether time travel would change the economy, it's whether the economy would be able to handle time travel. If you have any thoughts on this or anything you'd like to add, please do so down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I thought it was just a bit of fun to look at this hypothetical situation that could happen. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.